Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. I'm joined here today with Oana. Welcome again to the show for this is, I think, probably the 100th episode you've been on.
Probably.
100th episode. Okay. So, statistics normally take a long time. It takes 3 months, 6 months, a year before we can really figure out what happens statistically, because they have to analyze the statistics and collect them and all that, right? But we kind of know in the field what's going on anecdotally because we start to see things happen.
Right.
Like before stats can be recorded, we start to see activities happen and the precursor to that. Mm-hmm. So here we are. It's the end of February of 2014. It's basically the beginning of March at the end of the week. What do you see happening this spring? Like, how has it been different all of a sudden?
Well, as I like to say, buyers were hibernating in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
They were just gone. It was just amazing. It was very, very quiet. It was eerily quiet. And then, toward the middle of January, they thawed out a little bit, and they started coming back. And in February, they have come back with a vengeance. We're getting multiple offers on properties. And we're not talking, 2 or 3 offers. We're talking 9, 10 offers. We're talking a lot of offers. And the really interesting thing is that before, when we've had multiple offers, we've had appraisal problems, right?
Okay.
But we're not seeing appraisal problems.
Okay.
And I've chatted with several lenders, and they're seeing the same thing, that they're not having appraisal issues either as far as the value is concerned. So that's a good thing. That means that people are offering really what the properties are worth, and appraisers are seeing the same value that buyers are seeing, which is very, I shouldn't say uncommon, but it's really not that usual for appraisers and buyers to have the same opinion of value.
Okay.
So it's really nice, and it makes it really good for buyers, because that means that they're not going to have to come up with cash out of pocket to meet the difference between the purchase price and the appraisal value. It just reduces stress all the way around, and it's great for sellers because, again, then they're not going to have to reduce the price because the buyer can't come up with the difference between purchase price and appraised value. So
there were people out there that said they saw the December statistics, how few closings there were.
Right.
And of course, December's always the worst month.
Right.
And they saw the numbers go from October, November, December down. And they kept saying, oh my gosh, at that rate, by March and April, there'll be no houses selling because we're on the decline. And they freaked out. They got everybody scared that the market was getting ready to collapse again. And inventory was going to shoot up and the prices would fall. That was based on that. And I was like, no, December's always, it's like saying, oh, it was cold in December, colder it was in November. At this rate, by summer, it's going to be 50 below because the temperature keeps going down, right? It's not, they don't realize it's cyclical. They just, really myopic, I guess. But, so you're saying that what you're seeing, and you have, 50 listings maybe?
Probably something like that.
Okay, you're saying that all of a sudden people are starting to, make offers.
Yes.
The buyers have showed up.
Right.
Even though you can't look in the MLS and see what's going to record next month, you can see all the people that have flooded or that are hit the market to go out and buy.
Right. No, but like I said, the offers that we're getting either full price or above list price offers.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. And as far as trends are concerned, look, we all know that fourth quarter is traditionally slow. This one happened to have been slower than usual.
Yep.
And we all know that springtime is the time when a large number of homes sell, and this is typical as well. I think what's different is that spring has come early.
Okay, spring has come early. The groundhog came out and said there's not going to be 6 more weeks of winter, and the buyers saw that, and they followed that.
It's that pent-up demand from the fourth quarter. I mean, whatever people were interested in buying, for whatever reason they didn't buy in the fourth quarter, they just showed up in January and February.
Do you think a lot of people out there have been waiting? Because I've been saying this for years. Seriously, 2010, which is now 4 years ago, we heard of the tsunami of properties that was going to flood the market. And it never happened. But we keep hearing that it's there, it's still there, but it's never happened in 4 years. And it's just nuts that there's 4 years of inventory that's sitting out there that's waiting to happen. I haven't seen it, of course. I mean,
no, look, all those properties are going to come to market one way or another. They're just not going to come in a wave. They're going to trickle. and
Okay.
the market will be able to absorb them, and they will be able to benefit from the market increases.
Okay.
And that makes sense for everybody, and it's good for everybody.
So the tsunami, I declared like a year or two ago that it was officially failed theory, but everyone was caught on it, and they still talk about Todd, what about all the bank-owned homes that are getting ready to hit the market? The banks are holding on to them, and they're going to dump it on the market. It's like,
No.
they don't. Yeah, they don't do that. They don't sit on houses, and as soon as they get a house foreclosed, they immediately put it on the market. They don't sit on it and hang on to it.
Right. You know, and
Because
it's
it deteriorates, it depreciates, vandals, they don't just sit on empty houses.
Right. Not only that, but they'll put them on the market even when they have a title issue.
Right.
And then, you know, we've got a buyer who's waiting to close, and they're waiting for us to resolve the title issue. Homes need to come on the market right away, and we'll kind of deal with the problems before we close. But we do market the homes right away.
Last question.
Yes.
Your prognostication. National news has all reported all 50 states will have price appreciation 3 to 5%. Like they would say, we would have modest appreciation of real estate, it would be a more stable market. A lot of people out there, when I say out there, I mean other agents and stuff in Vegas, are all talking about how prices are going to collapse this year. They want to go out and sell all their properties. They're telling people to sell their properties because the prices are going to fall. I think they're just trying to get more listings. But do you think what do you see happening with prices this year? If you were an investor, would you buy a house right now, or would you say no because prices are going to collapse?
I don't think prices are going to collapse. I think we're not going to see the 20 to 30% appreciation that we've seen. I think we're going to see something in the order of maybe 9%.
Okay. 9%.
Right. So I think that's probably reasonable. The other thing is, look, I mean, people are going to cash out, and that's fine. But across the country, everybody's agreeing that Las Vegas is in the top 10 places to own a home right now.
Yeah.
And they're not saying
we were 3 or 4, right?
Right. You know, depending on which survey you're looking at, we're definitely in the top 10. Sometimes we're in the top 5. So we're definitely a great place to own a home. Values have stabilized. Values have increased. There are good things happening in our market, and I see good things happening for the real estate market going forward in Las Vegas. I don't see anything horrific happening. The economy's improving across the nation. The economy's improving in Nevada. We have more industry moving to Nevada. We have all kinds of new things going on, and that can be nothing but good for homeowners here whose property values are going to increase at a better than average rate.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think you're dead on. Especially since I'm too seeing more activity, more people like wanting to buy, you know, more calls on listings, things like that. So, all right. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
As always, welcome. Congratulations for the 100th episode, or so. Out of I think 500 we've done now that are on YouTube. All right. So that is the real estate agent's view, pre-statistical, seeing what's actually happening in the market, multiple offers. You know, prices being bid up a little bit, still upward pressure. Hope to see you on another video. Thanks.